Not necessarily, not necessarily. There could be an issue that's not necessarily a problem. I mean, you can have issues that are not so much that they're problems. They're just things that have to be decided. A problem usually has a more negative attachment to it. I have a problem. Well, that's not good. You know, I've got some kind of difficulty. I've got a problem with this. If I have an issue, well, it's less of a negative thing, an issue. We have several issues to discuss. We have several problems to discuss. An issue and a problem, the problem would be the more negative, serious thing. An issue could be, oh, we have an issue. Should we go to the movies or should we go to the theater for the play? That's your issue? Yeah, that's my issue. Okay, we'll discuss it. A problem could be a little worse than going to the movie or going to the theater. A problem usually has a negative aspect to it, like something wrong, something not right. Whereas an issue could be just a question to resolve a certain question, but not necessarily a problem. You could say we have certain issues to discuss, we have certain problems. Problems usually means not good, problem. Whereas an issue could be very, not just average, not such a bad thing, an issue. Something to discuss. But you would never be too far off if you changed it around. But I would only use problem if it was a negative situation, not good. Got a problem with my back. I have an issue with my back. Yeah, you know, you might have an issue, but it doesn't hurt. But if you got a problem, it usually hurts. Hey, wow, 2 new students. Where'd they come from? Wow, 2 little guys just ran right through the room.
Now, school in Thailand closed.
Oh, okay.
They don't go to school.
Oh, right. I was wondering, whoa, where'd they come from? I didn't see them come in.
1 month school closed.
For a month?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It's like vacation.
Yeah, vacation. For
Yeah,
sure.
more than just closed, yeah, vacation, 1 month. Okay, any other questions? Any other problems? Any other issues?
Thank you, teacher.
There are many different words you can use. Nobody's going to get too worked up if you say, let's discuss the problem, or we have a few issues to discuss. You know, nobody's going to get worked up about it. It's 6 of this, a half a dozen of the other. What does that mean? 6 of this or half a dozen of the other. 6 of this or half a dozen of the other.
Should please write on the board.
Six of this or half a dozen of the other. It's all the same. Yeah. 6 of this or 6 is 6. Half a dozen is 6 too. Half a dozen, 12 is a dozen. A half is 6. 6 of this, 6 of this. 6 of this or half a dozen of the other. It's the same thing, pretty much. A half dozen is 6, and 6 of this or half a dozen. It's the same thing. It's an expression that means that it's the same. It's no big deal. 6 of this, half a dozen of that. It's the same thing. Half a dozen, 6, and half a dozen are the same thing. So you really, it's not that big a difference is what I'm saying. It's 6 of this or half a dozen, that's still 6. So whatever it is, there's no big difference between the two things. 6 of this or half a dozen of that. Oh, it's still 6. same thing. Issues, problems, yeah, nobody's gonna jump up and say, "Ooh, what are you talking about?" No, it's pretty close, 6 of this, half a dozen of that, 6 and 6. Any other questions about that? Okay, good.
It's clear.
Yeah, clear? Okay, see what we can do here. A group of tourists traveling in Thailand decided to take in a Thai puppet show while in Bangkok. They went to the theater at 8 p.m. for the performance. They enjoyed the show and were very impressed with the dancers and the elaborately decorated puppets. The group of tourists traveling in Thailand decided to take in a Thai puppet show while in Bangkok. They went to the theater at 8 p.m. for the performance. They enjoyed the show and were very impressed with the dancers and the elaborately decorated puppets. Puppets. Go ahead.
The group of tourists traveling in Thailand decided to take in a Thai puppet show while in Bangkok. They went to the theater at 8 p.m. for the
Performance.
They enjoyed the show and were very
Impressed.
with the dancer and the
Elaborately decorated pets. Right. The group of tourists traveling in Thailand decided to take in a Thai puppet show while in Bangkok. They went to the theater at 8 p.m. for the performance. They enjoyed the show and were very impressed with the dancers and the elaborately decorated puppets. Okay.
The group of the tourists traveling in Thailand decided to take in a Thai